with me as I get ready to do my hard boiled egg reaction today. And I'm trying to decide, do I eat an apple with it or a raw avocado? I was laying here resting and my phone rang. And I looked and I'm like, the number looks familiar. It's a hospital. Not neurology, a urologist appointment. They want me referred to from when I was in the hospital, April 1 and 2. And I was like, I don't remember all because I was groggy with meds. The hospital staff and the paramedics gave me lots of pain relievers and anti-nauseants. And I was like, okay. And they said appointments in May. And I'm like, usually they give those appointments to people that cannot urinate. Yeah, I can urinate. And I'm like, I am not going. I was like, yeah, write down, yeah, ambulatory, whatever. I'm like, I'm going back to my doctor. And she was like, oh, too pleased with that. I mean, what are they going to do? Send the police into mental health act or mental health again because I was in bereavement for more than 10 months the past year, death of the family. And I have a doctor note, and I have another health record. I have documented proof it was not that. I was in there about a kidney stone. And they were like, oh, we can't find it. Why couldn't they find it? Did they think overnight I passed a 7 millimeter kidney stone? It didn't happen. I've had it for months, a very long time. It's probably grown. And they're like, oh, we see the words mental health off and on and off the internet. So let's just bugger her up a lot more. And I'm like, I'm not going to the urology. It happened once before when I was there in the hospital, alleged food poisoning. And they did an ultrasound and they lied. I couldn't urinate myself, yet the nurse had already taken me to the bathroom and witnessed me peeing, urinating very. I did lots instead. So I'm like, no, we're going home. I'm not getting a catheter. I don't want anything to do with you. I just urinated. Your bladder isn't emptying properly. My bladder just emptied properly. I reported to patient relations. Did they do anything? No. And the same sort of thing happened once where I got the same sort of incompetent, unemployable staff whose machinery was malfunctioning because I have their health records elsewhere that are never been the same as those hospital ones, April 1 and April 2 2. I did manage to stop vomiting. It was not my gallbladder. It's the same shit with East Indians. Every time I got an alleged East Indian doctor, they lied it was my gallbladder. They wouldn't give me any health care for my kidney. On my left side, my bowel, my ovary, my uh, the plagues, and everything the left side. They would always try to move it to the right and spread it. And of course, poke it around. Of course, I'm sensitive to it all, but the left side is what was bothering me, not my right. Oh my God. And checking and tapping on my spine while I was waiting to, more health care isn't what I mean. The doctor that was the allegedly doctor took me to a room. I thought, oh, privacy. It was the same stupid shit as before. And what she did to my back, and it bothers me the next day when all the meds were off, was that she was tapping my spine. I mean, any ER doctor knows you're in there about a kidney stone. You don't have anything to do with all that other stuff. She was just the doctor or whoever she was didn't know how to be a doctor and treat a piece of paper in case don't stop lying, especially with the word Ahmed, AHMED, 3 times at least, and on my social media. The name has been on my social media, my chats, etc. Those names should not be allowed in healthcare anymore. And that's not me being a racist, bigot, discriminatory, discriminating, prejudice. The internet trolling, parasocial stalking, As soon as my name shows up, they should be removed and not allowed to be anywhere near me. Patient relations, police, and all other types. And other people take over and put it back to the way it was before they showed up. And the victims don't need hard copies of it all and screenshots. The ISPs, the social media platforms, they should all have copies of that already. Should all be monitored. I'm not saying censorship, although it should all be monitored and used. And if the victim can't call the police, the social media platform, the forum should, can, could, we must, and need judiciary punish those stalkers, those other people. And she was like today, the nurse or whoever she was, oh, why weren't they giving you the appointment? They should have gave you the referral before you were discharged. I was like, a urologist? Because I can urinate? Absolutely not. Go back to my doctor. I'm not doing any of that stuff. They didn't even get me a cardiologist. They sent me home with the sinus bradycardia of 43. And my blood pressure was very low. And that, too, did not match the test results that they gave me. Am I having difficulty peeing where I ever is because of the kidney stone, 7 millimeters and possibly, probably larger. And again, the word Ahmed. In 2021, I had bleeding left and right knees. My right knee was bleeding. Yet, that doctor, the name Ahmed, lied. It was just a bruise. I was just bruised. I couldn't walk very comfortably or anything. Yeah, it was just bruised. Banking the name Ahmed, trying to blacklist my mom and I because we didn't want to work with another woman that was allegedly East Indian who refused to do the POA my mom wanted. Then Ahmed at the bank refused to do the POA. And then they tried to take it to North York, Toronto, and blacklist us that no CIBC Bank in Mississauga and Ontario, Canada would work for us anymore, although we've been long-standing customers there for years and when my father was alive. We've been now standing customers. We did nothing wrong. Other people to them, I don't know. Probably, possibly off and on and off the internet. And then the hospital, April went into another Ahmed. Coincidental? I don't think so. Internet, such as uh, YouTube, TikTok, and elsewhere. Coincidence? I don't believe so. And it's not because I'm paranoid, aggressive, and agitated. The names, whoever they are, existed. It's the same name anywhere, those three places. And they should not, cannot, could not, may not, must not, need not, did that. They had to do their jobs, titles, jobs, duties, jobs details, jobs descriptions, and not lied. I will be talking with my doctor after this alleged Easter weekend, and I will not be abiding by any of the ER staff. We will do more talk about it and healthcare regarding the actual health that sent me there, the test results and everything. And we're going to look more for that kidney stone, not the gallbladder lying East Indian lying lies. Lies, lies, lies. allegedly whoever, whatever races and or race, creed, religion there were there. And my mother could SDM on my behalf while I was drowsy because my mother's mental health. Now she's my next of kin, although she's not able to decision make. And the hospital doesn't know and didn't know all the facts about it all. They saw a health record in patient relations that Avril Bellis, recovered bereavement. And that's the only mental health I had. And they could not comprehend that in themselves. Their mental health changed. Mental health not well. They did that to themselves. It's not because I wasn't taking the right medication or anything. It's because they're that way inclined. They're mentally ill. They're not employable. They're not lawful, legal, say competent and employable there. They should have been removed from where we were. Why are they there? Mental health, I suppose. I mean, there's enough Americans and Canadians, Caucasian, and other races, creeds, and religions that would do the jobs better and greater. I wouldn't lie, manufactured evidence, because those are not my health records. Those are not my tests. That's not my body. Where I've had two ultrasounds, and both those ultrasounds showed the kidney stone. The kidney stone doesn't go away because of other people's mental health not well. All before, all during, all later, and all since January 2026. 5th thumbnail I used for my real time life script dream. That's the mental health record. I've had bereavements my whole life. And many more doctors have admitted to it. My health records and doctor's notes and health certificates. Instead of all those other people, mental health's not well, lied. Anything else. And yes, there's been some stress, anxiety, the internet, Wi Fi's. Of course. But that's, again, not mental health, not well. My mom couldn't even decision made herself or my mother owned health anymore. My mother gets confused. She got confused before. And my mom didn't have any pain relievers with her. And I asked the staff to help my mom get somebody to take her to pharmacy or give her a couple of pain relievers. And they said they had to have her admitted and do that how. I was like, okay. They began taking her. And I was laughing. I said, oh, well, my mom would get some psychiatry with her because my mom couldn't go by herself. And I wasn't well enough to take her. And then I came back and gave her some pain reliever. I'll take her to the store or having her, pharmacy or being admitted. And then I was like, my mom is hungry. My mom needs food. She wants to go to somewhere downstairs. Can somebody escort her? Then they gave her some food like a sandwich and some shortbread biscuits or whatever and a juice. Lovely, thank you. And they maybe lied. They didn't know that my mom gave me something like uh, power of, uh, and they didn't know that. And just because it's in one or enter more places, they didn't. Doesn't mean they abuse the family that come in and tell them that they're uh, it's not the document was right there, and they when I wish I could have filmed, recorded, videotaped their faces, photographed the look on their faces, because when they saw the piece of paper, it wasn't anything they were doing. They were trying to do mental health, and it didn't qualify it as anything I needed. I refused any. I mean, I wasn't there to get anti risperidone, antipsychotics. I didn't need that. I wasn't there mentally ill. I was there just finished vomiting. And anyone and everyone that knows what vomit smells like should, can, could. And I didn't know if I bled when I vomited. I didn't know if I threw up blood. Oh, today I get a phone call. You're seeing a urologist and me. I'm like, oh, am I? I kept telling, I said to her, I'm going to my doctor. What are they going to do next? Do I miss the appointment and not go? They're going to report it to the police and lie again. It's mental health because they're not well instead mentally. Credit Valley Hospital. And a 7 millimeter kidney stone doesn't just show up all of a sudden. It had to be there for a while. I knew about it. I just didn't show and tell a lot of it or on my live streams, etc. Internet. I had my cat at the time. And when he got sicker, a lot more hugs. And my cat was like a bit aloof because my cat was trained not to, because kidney stone, my right thigh. The cat was big. And then he knew, the cat knew I didn't feel well. And my cat came to me and I accepted it. And I was like, you're paid. You're red with hugs. Cat cuddles. Thank you. Cat didn't need to know that the cat rent was free, already paid. It's just something so that, because my cat would like come on me, such as, walking on me, and the headbutts. And other times she was just too heavy. I couldn't put my cat on a diet to lose weight because it was inconvenient, the weight. Gained my cat. My cat was like originally something like 22 pounds. And I lost weight because of veterinary diet food, health food. It's supposed to be better than other foods. And my cat went down to 15 pounds, 17, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. And when it was around 14, 13, I was back at the vet again saying something's not right with my cat. And one veterinarian asked if I had a boyfriend. I'm like, no, I don't have any boyfriend. No, I don't. Sleepovers, no. Nothing. I didn't wonder. I mean, yes, I used to go out often. I used to go for walks outside often. I used to talk to my neighbors. I was very pleasant to them, you know, when I met one in the hallway or an elevator lobby. I used to be very, when my ex neighbors, and, you know, it shouldn't matter that they were men. I mean, we were walking, they had their dogs, we had their pets, and I was just like, not boyfriend, girlfriend, for just a friendly neighbor. Not any of them were invited over where I was home. active adult center in Mississauga, mall walkers too witnessed I was having side effects and behavior symptoms, kidney stone, and pain relievers. I collapsed one morning while walkers, and I thought it was maybe because I was overdressed, which wasn't true. I was having very pain my left side, the chills, the sweats. I was almost ready to collapse. Then I collapsed on the floor. I managed not to the pain, the nausea. And then I rectified it and I got myself a coffee eventually that morning. I was better. That was not gallbladder stone. That was not my urinary tract. It was not my bladder. And I didn't stay quiet. I was like, here's that copy of my health card. Most everybody that's witnessed me have symptoms. I became a kidney stone. That was it was on my left side. And I sent them a copy of the the new ER health record. I said, I'm not going. I was like, I'm not feeling it, you know. I don't feel anything, Miss Gold. I've never felt up. She was like, up. And I was like, no, it's below. It's below my belly button and on my left side, not up above my ribs where it's supposed to be. Because if I had this, a 1 centimeter, more than 1.4 centimeter size gallstone, I feel it. And I don't. I feel the kidney stone, but nothing gallbladder. I have not any gallbladder pain whatsoever. It's on my left side, on my left. So the urologist referral from the hospital staff is canceled. I'm not going. I'm going to talk to my doctor, and we're going to just proceed with the left side healthcare. I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to go and get more tests. I am absolutely not going back to that hospital ER. I've reported to patient relations. Next time the paramedics want to take me somewhere, I'm going to go back to Credit Valley or not ever. I'm going to go back to one of them. They might even have to start closing hospitals and maybe transferring us to other ones like the one in Oakville or Toronto. Because the one, that one was ridiculous. They should have had a kidney specialist, a cardiologist to me, not somebody named Ahmed, AHMED, on themselves. I get another phone call from phone number, so I recognize it's just go to voicemail. I'm not talking to this incompetent, unemployable staff anymore. Today is allegedly Easter Sunday, and I'm going to do a video in a few minutes or later. My reaction: hard boiled egg. And some coffee with it. And my profile photo. And that's a photo of me since discharged from the hospital April 2 this year. That was us coming home. And I think it's ridiculous that hospital staff also sometimes won't give health care unless the patient has a next of kin on file to decision make on behalf of the patient. Is the patient not conscious? Because the staff are so not employable. Themselves instead. I couldn't believe it. I really didn't feel well. I really, really did not feel well. I'm sitting here, and this is where I found. I mean, was it because of the clothes I was wearing? Those were pajamas. Ones I'm wearing now are day wear, night wear pajamas or lounge wear. Those were actually pajamas. And I didn't have change, and it was time. I didn't have time to change my clothes. It was nighttime. I was going to bed, and I couldn't. I just didn't have time to change. I didn't manage to put on my green jacket, fleecy thing I've been wearing. I did manage to wear that. But I can urinate, I can pee. And in the description area, most recent reactions to all that videos. The ER doctor showed and told my test results that I was having difficulty urinating, etc. I'm like, no, I can urinate. I don't need to see a urologist. And she said, they're just going to put a local pain freeze and stick something up your urine hole and do a test. I'm like, no, they're not. I was expecting like maybe a small incision outside that, like on my stomach area or below, and having that. I was like, no, they're not. And she was adamant, yes, they are. And I'm like, no, they're not. They're not going to irritate my urinary tract and bladder and cause me chronic pain the rest of my life unnecessarily. Do more ultrasounds. That's okay. I don't mind. But you're not doing any unnecessary invasive thing because you couldn't see my urinary tract, bladder, liver, kidneys, and showed and told the truth. My symptoms, behaviors, and not well, already diagnosed, and I'm getting health care. Ow. Drinking some water. Honestly. And all those healthcare workers, all they wanted to do was mental health, as I mentioned earlier. They should all be fired. Without getting their full Canada pension plans paid, and without getting all their Canada pension plans paid in full, I should say. And their mental health, can they not get well themselves, go on disability themselves? They obviously need it. I don't care if it's PTSD that's making them that way, or ADHD that's making that way, or autism. I don't care. Whatever it is, they need it sorted. I'm not even counting how many brush strokes this morning. I'm just giving my hair a quick brush. My hair's And living where we are now has not made our health any better and greater. Actually, we got sicker. Um, 1302 and elsewhere, and all common areas and all parking areas, and here. By from other people that were racist, bigot, discriminatory, discriminations, prejudice, prejudges, slander, defamation, and lied. Not realize that security cameras in this neighborhood and elsewhere are not our faults, and they don't like it because it's not part of their religious beliefs, whatever their excuses. It's out there, and the truth should, can, could, may, must, and need come out. Should, can, could, may, must, and need be put out there. Mainstream media, all courts, and all internet, everywhere. And all should, can, could, may, must, and need show and tell, showed and told, and shows and tells, and reacted, and reacts. All about, all to, all about, all happened us. And all about, all to, and all about us, Bellises. All names, all, and all named Bellis. Health cares, etc. Ugh. My second Easter Sunday since my cat died. Dad euthanized. Hello. Hello.
Time is it?
Around 12, 1 p.m.
Oh.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Did you eat your raw apple?
Yeah.
Oh, and your egg?
Half of it.
Half your egg?
Huh?
Did you eat your egg?
I ate that first when you handed it to me.
Let's hear, can I?
What?
I'm talking to my audience. Let's hear if I can urinate all by myself once more. Let me get some toilet paper. Let's see that. Enter here. Stay tuned. I'm going to try and urinate once more. I'm sure I can do it. Itch. It's an awful, always at the most inconvenient time. Niche. Vaginal. Feminine. Hygiene. Hope you can't see what I'm doing. I don't want you to see that. very dry. Oh. I feel better now. Lots. Maybe we'll urinate. I can urinate myself. Don't need a diaper. Don't need a urinal. I don't need a catheter. Oh, hello. Tea or coffee? Tea?
And coffee?
Tea first. Today is Sunday. That's my fun day. Wish it was Monday. Just another needless Monday. Ooh.
Here's the muffins.
What?
Here's the muffins.
What? You want a muffin?
I hadn't had breakfast.
I gave you an egg and an apple. You didn't eat that?
I ate the egg and half the apple. That was a while ago.
5 or 6 hours.
Yeah. The stomach growls a lot in that time.
No, if it's normal.
Yeah.
Cold.
Yeah, it is cold.
I just shivered. I just said shivered. I'm gonna put the kettle on and have my hard-boiled egg. Excuse me.
Well, mine's a long time gone.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
You're hungry. Eat the rest of your apple.
I ate half of it. Heather, half's yours.
No, it's all yours. I gave you the whole one.
Well, we were going to have it.
We were
before.
going to, but then I went back to bed, and I was like, here, you can. It was small anyway.
Oh, there it is.
And then you could eat the rest of it.
Oh.
No, it was a utensil that fell. Be careful.
Oh.
This is edible.
What is it?
Avocado.
Oh. I don't see from here.
You know, I'm just saying it out
The
loud.
white
And you could hear. Said it out loud.
whole street could hear.
No, that's a lie. You gotta learn to say it normally. That's not normal. That's not true. When you lie like that, it causes trouble sometimes. You would like the whole street to hear, wouldn't you? How come you say such a lie? Huh? How come you lie?
It's
like
just
that?
a saying.
No, it's a lie.
Okay, no.
Ooh, an avocado that's actually edible.
What?
An avocado that's actually edible.
Oh.
Lovely. shell is coming off nicely with this one. And on my avocado, I seasoned with some salt, ground black pepper, and crushed jalapeno peppers. Mm. Really very good. I like it. It's very good. I like that, Mom.
Oh.
Avocado and hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah, I like my hard-boiled egg. I didn't have an avocado though.
We had raw apple instead.
The apple wasn't that good. Hard as a rock.
Apples usually are hard.
Eh?
That's not what apples are. They're not soft
Oh
fruit.
no,
They're...
that one is like as if it was frozen. That was exceptionally hard. I've never had a hard apple like that in my life.
I touched it, Mom.
Yeah, it was hard, solid. I was cutting it with a knife, trying to.
Mom!
Well, that one wasn't soft, not one bit.
I made an apple and it was fine. They're crunchy.
Well-
They're crisp, Mom. They're not going to be a soft fruit. It's not soft like a banana.
Oh God, I know that. You tell me something I don't know. Hell, I ate enough apples in my day.
Anyways. My Sunday breakfast, Sunday brunch. Allegedly Easter Sunday 2026 actual. I liked. I tried set my privacy settings, some comments in the chat are rather disturbing to me. Hi, hello. Hey, hello. Hi. Just waiting cold boils, cold water hot. I'm gonna have my coffee. Ate my breakfast, my brunch today. Raw avocado, not the skin, some salt, some pepper, and some crushed uh, jalapeno flakes. Hard boiled egg, not the shell, some salt and pepper on, and eat that. You can see my reaction video later if you want to go find it. Published public. That was a nice treat. My brunch today. Really enjoyed it. It's one I haven't had in a long time. It's very kidney stone friendly. Gonna have my coffee, do my live reaction. For coffee. And I'm gonna start preparing dinner more. What time do you want dinner tonight, Mom? Today?
Early.
Early.
I'm hungry now.
Yeah. I'll get you a cup of those muffins when I come back from making tea. I'm gonna make tea. I wonder if I should have tea. It is Easter Sunday, allegedly.
Although I first should have my coffee because you can hear it in my voice. My voice is raspy, and it's been a while. I wake up like this, eh? My voice is raspy, and then I have to go, and then I have to go up higher to get rid of it. My voice, I have to higher it so that it's not as. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I'm feeling festive today. Festive, festive, festive. In a sad sort of way. In a bereavement sort of way. It's sort of just my second Easter since. Sort of, it really is. Doing better this Easter than I did the first Easter. Since I stopped crying as often. How are you? I am doing good, thank you. Oh, kettle's boiling. I gotta go get tea and coffee. Got my honey. I need my first coffee with honey, especially what I ate already. Some honey. Yeah. Simple, cozy. Kitchen. Whistling kettle. And then when I do that, I'm gonna. Want to go to church with me, Mom, while we're having our tea and coffee?
On the
Yeah.
yeah, we might get up and go to church.
Well, we could do
Well,
that
I'm
too,
not-
I suppose. I don't know where there's
I
a
ain't got
Sunday
clothes
service
for
at
them.
this time.
I don't have clothes for church.
Yeah, you do. You don't have to get dressed up nowadays. Lots of people go.
Well, I don't. I don't go into church like that.
You don't go to church like you're going to a wedding or a funeral. You go to church.
Well, we always wore hats, dear.
Well, they don't do that nowadays in church on Sundays.
But I do.
No, you don't.
Back home, I did.
Mom! Not arguing on Easter Sunday about you going to church. Go get dressed then. It's going to be on the internet. You don't need to.
I ain't going to get dressed to go to church.
And you wouldn't be going with me dressed like that.
Eh?